Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. The PHY Bardock's EZA came out this morning. Your boy did it. And now we're testing him in a Dokkan event, of course, we're in the Freezer event, because a part of his passive does have kind of like a freezer thing tied in, similar to LRSSJ Goku, which we're actually going to be getting off immediately as soon as he comes around. But let me go through the rest of his kind of kit first. But if you could do me a favor and drop a like on the video and subscribe if you are new. Of course, all your support is very much appreciated. But prior to him EZAing, he was a Super Fizz leader, Ki +4, HP and attack and defense +100%, and gave Extreme Fizz types Ki +2 and HP and attack and defense +70%. And then now he gives Super Fizz types Ki +4, HP and attack and defense +120%, Extreme Fizz types Ki +3 and HP and attack and defense +90%. On Super Attack, he used to greatly raise attack for 1 turn, which is an SA multiplier of 50% and cause colossal damage to the enemy. Now, on Super Attack, he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, which is still a 50% SA multiplier, causes colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense by 50% for 1 turn, which that's pretty good to have in the likes of ESBR and SBR. His ult Super Attack, he used to cause mega colossal damage to enemy and seal. Now he raises his defense for 1 turn, which is 30% for 1 turn, which is again great for the likes of, you know, Legendary Goku event. Also, what's the other one? Legendary Goku event and SBR and ESBR. Don't know why I forgot about the names for them. Yes, and that's nice, and he still seals. So I mean, again, for SBR and ESBR, that's where you're mainly going to be taking advantage of that. On his passive, he used to do attack and defense +70% plus an additional attack +30% when performing an ultra super attack. Ki +4 when facing only 1 enemy, defense +60% when facing 2 or enemies. His passive's a bit more bulky now. Attack and defense +100% plus an additional attack +20% at the start of each turn, which goes up to 59%. So pretty much 3 turns you've got that built up. Not only that, plus an additional attack +40% when performing an ultra super attack. Ki +6 when facing only 1 enemy, which we're doing right now. So he's getting Ki +6 this whole Dokkan event. Also, Ki +4 plus an additional defense +70% when facing 2 or enemies, which is great for SBR and ESBR. Plus an additional Ki +12 and attack +100% once only, and performs a critical hit when there is an enemy whose name includes Frieza's soldier excluded. So we've actually got that portion of his passive off right now. So right now when we super, we've got attack and defense +100%. He's got an extra attack +20% at the start of the turn. He's also got an additional attack +40% because we're going to perform an ultra super attack. He's also already got the Ki +6 because we're facing 1 enemy. And because we're facing a freezer enemy in the Dokkan event, he's got Ki +12 and attack +100% for this turn only, and will perform a critical hit. He's rainbowed anyway, but he will do it now. The only annoying thing is I don't have him on rotation with Team Bardock because they link almost perfectly together. But you kind of see because considering you're not going to have Team Bardock with you everywhere you go, because they're not that great to be running with them, especially with LR Bardock in harder events. This can kind of show you what you can do against a freezer enemy with the rest of his passive, you know, all off at once almost, without, you know, the best links. So 334k attack stat, which is really good turn 1, but again, we are getting attack +100% because it is a freezer enemy. And 132k defense. We've only got 3 links active. 3. But I've seen some screenshots. This Bardock's damage output is absolutely ridiculous, and it is crazy good when you're facing Freezer, especially getting a crit as well. And again, I said mine's rainbowed, so we were getting additionals and crits. 6.7 million attack stat. Again, bearing in mind, that is because he's getting attack +100% right now, because it is a freezer enemy. And of course, there's the crit, 6 mil crit, even sealed. Not that you needed to, but even sealed. But from now, you're going to see what you can do when you're not facing a freezer enemy, because I said it is only once only. Rotate you off, because we need to get you on rotation with LR Bardock. But to be fair, I've actually seen it with LR Bardock on rotation. I did it myself, but I didn't really get him on rotation with a support unit. And it was something like 9 million attack stat. It was literally the first turn of the entire event. You know, all that part of his passive was up. You know, he didn't have the 59% fully built up yet because it was the first turn. But he had, you know, attack +100%, the attack +40%. He had almost all of his links apart from Shattering the Limit activated from the LR Team Bardock unit. and I think it was like a 9 million attack stat. So, I mean, and as I said, you're not always going to have LR Team Bardock with you. You're probably never really going to have LR Team Bardock with you unless it's an easy event. So it's a bit more true to what he can do. So we've got Tireless on rotation now, which means he does have some type of support. Again, only, how many links do you have active now? He has 5. So he has a 314k attack stat. But don't forget, he has a support on this unit, on this rotation. 132k defense stat. But let's see what he can put out. Let's see what he can put out. Bear in mind, again, he doesn't have the attack plus 100% anymore because that was for 1 turn. But we do have Tireless supporting him on this rotation, which keeps him up a bit. But even so, without the support, without that kind of freezer portion of his passive, his numbers are still ridiculous. Attack and defense, a hell of a lot. Okay, we're not going to see it right now because SSJ Bardock is also doing his thing, but we kind of need him here because he's the leader of the team. But SSJ Bardock is obviously going to be cleaning house because of his passive to do with, I think it's Wicked Bloodline? I'm pretty sure it's Wicked Bloodline enemies that his passive comes off with like additionals, etc. Or is it Terrifying Conquerors? I think it's Wicked Bloodline. I think it's definitely Wicked Bloodline. But yeah, this LR Bardock is looking really good. His output is actually amazing. Like, I would have loved the strength Dokkan Fest Planet Namek Goku to get an EZA because he does really need one. He's aged quite, you know, he's really aged and it's really noticeable. Yes, he can raise defense after he's transformed, which is useful for like harder events, especially like Goku event, more so specifically. But it is noticeable. It is really noticeable how much he is aged. So it would have been nice for him to get one, but I do think Bardock this LR Fizz Bardock needed it more, a hell of a lot more. So right now, purely with all links active apart from Shattering the Limit, which you can get off with, I think, with this AGL Bardock, which is why he's here, but it's literally 1 link where he's going to get attack and defense plus 1%, so it's not going to be that much of a difference. But almost all links active. I can't remember, are these giving anything? Superclass allies, attack and defense plus 30%, plus an additional attack and defense plus 30% for Team Bardock category allies. So he is getting a big boost. To be fair, we've actually seen him without support, if you will, which is when we had the first turn with the freezer. So this is support, but pretty much we can't avoid the support because this LR Team Bardock has given him all of his links. But even so, without any support, without, you know, Team Bardock on rotation giving him all the links and also support because they are supporting Superclass allies and Team Bardock allies, this LR Fizz Bardock's output 7.4 million attack stat. This LR Bardock's output is still probably ridiculous. I think without any form of support on the rotation, like whatsoever, you're probably looking at what? That was 7 million. I've seen 9 million with LR Team Bardock on support while having like the extra attack plus 100% against a freezer enemy, which was 9 mil. You're probably looking at about a 5 to 6 million attack stat with no form of support on the rotation whatsoever. That means no Team Bardock. That means no Tireless support either. Just him doing what he can do on his own. You're probably looking at about a 5 to 6 million attack stat. Especially because mine's rainbowed as well. His output is ridiculous. And that extra defense he gets when facing 2 enemies and also raising his defense for, 30% for 1 turn on Ultra Super Attack. He's going to be great. And I mean great for SBR, ESBR, even in Legendary Goku event, but, you know, more so SBR and ESBR. Because don't forget, he also lowers attack and defense. No, he lowers defense, sorry. And even greatly raises attack and defense on Super. And also, the reason why I say SBR and ESBR specifically is when you're facing two or more enemies, which on ESBR and SBR you're more likely to be doing or will be doing, get a key plus 4 and an additional defense plus 70%, which is great. So yeah, this EZA is amazing. They've done him nicely. He's really, really good. And eventually, when there's a Fighting Legend Freezer event, he's gonna absolutely murder it. Like, he's gonna kill it, along with LR SSJ in Goku, transforming Bardock, even Nail. They are going to absolutely murder it. I mean, his link's pretty decent as well, which we kind of didn't go through, but you would have seen, you know, same warrior race, same lineage, Team Bardock, same pride, prepared for Shattering Limit, legendary power. You know, categories are not bad either. Low class warrior, Pure Saiyan's got, say not bad. Pure Saiyan and Goku family, huge. Team Bardock's okay. All out struggle, space traveling warriors, connected hope, and storied figures. he could actually work quite well on Connected Hope if you don't have, even if you do have the PyCon, you could probably run him in the Goku event, and depending on what you set up, he could probably do quite well. But yeah, I'm impressed. His output is amazing. Let me know what you think about his EZA down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.